Hello, my name is Geovaunii White, and my PID is A16260658. Today's date is February 4th, 2024, and my email is gdwhite@ucsd.edu. Today, I'll be walking through my reflection on A1, and I will start off with a brief summary of my workflow and creative experiences. So, to start off with, I began by brainstorming within my notes app about potential ideas I could carry out for A1. This included storyboarding, maybe using Dolly to create images for a comic or something of the sort. But after brainstorming for a bit, I thought that I would be more interested in video form content and attempting to use AI tools to edit video format, which I wasn't too set or too specific on at the time of brainstorming. But after some thought I put into it, I thought about a potential compilation of memories over my life recently because I feel like with senior year, I've been much more reflective of my life leading up to where I am now. I kind of want to encapsulate that into a video and make it a sweet, nostalgic, and reminiscent sentiment. Um, and I started off by using some of the tools that were recommended within the first assignment, in which we were encouraged to play with AI models, which was very useful for me as I hadn't used AI tools or played with anything outside of Chat GPT, which I kind of use just to talk to and help with homework and such, but never anything in a creative light. So going through here helped a lot in terms of broadening my scope about what was possible for AI tools. I myself included WordTune, which was a creative writing assistant and helped its users reword certain messages that they typed into the app and such. And this helped with broadening my scope and getting me familiar with what was possible through AI as someone that was very novel to the subject. And I initially began by using Capwing, which is a video editing tool, but I didn't think it suited my needs as best as it could because it felt more appropriate for a vlog style format or video recording format where someone would input video and edit through that way. But I think through my compilation process, I felt like there was a more simpler way to achieve this. And I found this out through CapCut, in which I felt like the transition tools and editing tools within it better suited my needs in terms of its applications. And then right here, I want to display some of the trending features of it, including remove background, video upscaler, and stuff of that sort. So while I was using CapCut, I began by using the templates already in place in which users kind of upload templates and then people can copy those templates and it basically copies over those transitions while the user implements their own videos. Me personally, I wanted to start from scratch and sort of use my own transitions and experiment with the capabilities of CapCut. And within my video, I also included text boxes. So CapCut also had helped with that, in which I didn't have to really Photoshop or add in my own text boxes. It kind of was already built into the system. As you can see with the bottom text here, time is fleeting. That was done by CapCut, which helped a lot in terms of someone that's very new to video editing. I felt like the learning curve wasn't too egregious or took too much time to get used to. Um, I feel like the only disconnect was that there was so much to use and that it would take so much time to get familiar with every single aspect that CapCut has to offer that there's so much more to explore. But through my project, I feel like I got a decent feel of what it has to offer and even potentially using it for the future. I feel like I could go into more depth of what I could do with editing and how I could use AI to help me out with that. And transitioning to the implications of CapCut, I feel like it's very useful for the general population and creates sort of an accessible branding towards people that aren't necessarily familiar with video editing, such as myself, and that getting into it, the learning curve isn't so bad as typical video editing software, and I appreciate it in that aspect and feel like it's good for getting people into video editing. But one of the limitations I see it proposing is that due to its sort of inherent trendy nature, that it could oversaturate the video format or video style content like this, such as through TikToks or Instagram Reels, in which due to these templates that are popular and that have sort of a trending take on video editing, that people will simply copy and paste and not really do original work because there's like a surefire format to have an appealing video. I think that takes away from the creative aspect of video editing. And as another layer, I think for people that specialize in video editing, it could be an issue if AI were to evolve to such a level where it could replace human touch to editing. At this point, I don't think that is the case. I feel like human nuance is still perceivable, or that one could discern when a human adds specific edits, such as going back and forth between something or text. That would be a little too advanced for the AI to completely adjust to or achieve what the user wants. But I do feel like in the future that could be achieved, and that could pose a problem to people who want to specialize in those jobs, such as editing for YouTubers and such, where they could kind of outsource to AI software. But as of now, I think it's a fun tool for people to gain access or insight to the video editing world. It's helped me myself get access to it in terms of the video I created, and I'm pleased with using it as a tool and how it helped me achieve the goals that I wanted to.